All right. So we're getting ready to begin here, and I want to thank you for joining us. We're going to get started here in just a moment. Looks like we got a nice group with us today, and that we're going to have a full house. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to get started here in just a moment. Hello, all. Hello, Dustin, Mark, Ricker. Good to see you guys. For everyone else that I spoke to that could not make it, I'll make sure that you do get a copy of this replay when it's available. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. This webinar is part of our 2019 series, How to Triple Your Sales by Getting Your Internet Marketing Right. So this specific topic this month is how to optimize your fence or gate website for maximum conversion. And I'll be your host, Scott Andreessen. So your 2019 Internet Marketing Plan, how to triple your sales by getting your internet marketing right. We will be having these webinars at the end of every month on Thursday. So the last Thursday of every month, you can expect a new topic for your fence and gate marketing needs. All right. And this is a no pitch webinar. So this is all about just helping you to learn how to market your fence or gate business better. All right. So this is part of our digital dominance method. So you have your fence or gate company in the middle there, and you have search engine optimization, pay per click, retargeting, paid online directories, repeat and referral business, pay per lead, social media advertising, and your referral programs. So this segment is going to be concerning your central hub, which is your website. And so all these other items here point back to your website. So a little quick housekeeping, folks. This is your time. So turn off your cell phones, turn off Facebook and extra tabs. If you're anything like me, you've got 20, 30 different tabs open, Facebook. If you're serious about doubling or tripling the leads that are coming in to your fence or gate website, then this next 60 to 90 minutes are critical. So who am I and why should you listen to me? I've been in digital marketing for a decade now, and we only market fence and gate companies. So we've done a lot of campaigns and we're very familiar with this niche. We've successfully launched marketing campaigns and built hundreds of websites. And we're members of the American Fence Association. I hope to see some of you at Fence Tech. Now, if you do want to chat with me, you can do so in real time. I'll take on your questions. And how you do that is you're just going to kind of move your mouse up to the top of the screen, or you'll see a chat box on your smartphone, and you just click those three little dots and look for the chat option. And that will open up a chat box so you can type directly to me your questions. Now, if you stay till the end, you will get a special reward. You're going to get our Ultimate Fence and Gate online marketing checklist and the most commonly searched fence keywords for SEO and pay per click. And there's also gate keywords in there too. So what I want you to do right now is go ahead and grab your worksheet. And you can do that if you have not already done so by going to fencemarketingteam.com/worksheet. So I'll let you go ahead and do that. So, what is one online marketing element that is going to have the biggest impact on the results of your overall internet marketing efforts? I want to hear from you guys. Anybody? Carl says my advertising. Okay, yep, you're on the right track, but we're talking about one specific thing in general. That is your website. Absolutely. So your website acts as the central hub. If we look at this image here, we have what most of you all have. You have your associations on that you're a part of, the American Fence Association, maybe Vinyl Manufacturers Association. You've got social profiles like Facebook. You've got business directory listings on Google Maps and Yelp and Yahoo. And maybe you have a blog or different blogs. In any case, for the most part, we found people are still getting referred back to your website and checking you out before making the call. That's why it is extremely important and critical that your website is set to do what? Convert. Absolutely. So you want to capture that traffic, you want to convert it to a call or a lead, which is what I'm going to show you how to do now. So why is conversion so important, folks? Well, let's take a look at this diagram right here. It's not a diagram, actually, it's just a little scenario. So let's say you get 500 visitors per month, 5% conversion, which is pretty typical. That's going to get you 25 calls and leads. That's the math. And then 30% of those are going to convert to an estimate. So out of those 25 calls and leads, 30% of them say, yeah, come on out. You know, show me what you got. Let me get an estimate. Out of those, you get 7 book jobs. So an average ticket is around $4,000, right? For a fence, maybe for a gate. So that's $28,000 in revenue. Now, scenario 2 is a little different. You have your website optimized for maximum conversion, and so you've brought that 5% conversion rate for calls and leads up to 15%. So you've got the same number of visitors coming in. That hasn't changed. But you're converting more of those people into leads. So now instead of 25 calls and leads, that 15% conversion is getting you 75 calls and leads. Your conversion to an estimate at their property, that's still the same. You're going to put that at 30%. But now you're getting 22 book jobs on average. Same average ticket price, we'll say $4,000 bucks. But look at your revenue. Now it's $88,000 just by taking care of that one simple thing, your website, and making it convert better. So that's a whopping increase in revenue there per month just by getting your website hub converting better. So how do we optimize for conversion? Excellent question. We know we want calls. We know we want email leads. We want to get a dialogue going. So what's the best way to do that? Before we do that, let's take a moment to do a little pop quiz. I want to ask you guys, what are the lead killers with this mobile site? Doesn't look bad, right? It looks pretty good. It's got a nice clean look to it. But what are a couple of things absolutely killing leads for this? Don't be shy. What do you guys see here? Anybody? Samantha says specials. Okay, yeah. Ricker says no phone number. Very good. Absolutely. Bingo. You hit the pin the tail on the donkey. You got it. There is no phone number. So no click to call phone number. You do not want to make people hunt for a phone number on a mobile site. The other one is no live chat. We are seeing a huge shift in the way people are communicating with fence and gate companies. Is they want to, they do want a free estimate, but they may have a couple questions that they just need to be warmed up a little before they want you to come out to their home or place of business for a quote. And so if you have a live chat on there with the ability for them to text message or reach you on Facebook Messenger, sometimes that's all it takes. We've seen conversions go through the roof just by adding that feature. So 10 critical elements to enhance conversions on your site. You want to speak to your target avatar. We're going to get into that in a little bit, but what are their fears and frustrations, and speak to why they should choose you. Be real. Use authentic images of your team and work that you've done on your homepage and throughout your website. So that means avoid stock photos, right, guys? I mean, we all have seen the beautiful sites with the stock photos, and you know that's not your competitor's work and so on. But and that's fine for maybe a couple photos, but we have found the best converting sites are using authentic images of their work and authentic images of your team. So that means if you're the owner, put your face on the home page, put your team on the home page, put your vehicle wrapped trucks and so on, and be as real and authentic as possible. That was a huge step that we saw really help conversions. Use of video. This doesn't have to be real high-end stuff, guys. You just want to create a way for your visitors to engage and get familiar with you, build rapport. So this can be the owner just saying something casually, welcome to our site. It could be someone on your team photographing or videotaping, installing a fence or repairing a gate and so on. So videos on the homepage, videos for your services, and videos explaining why someone should contact you versus your competitor. Leverage social proof. So I'm talking about your online reviews here, and many of you have some good reviews, but you don't put them on your website. That's a big no-no. You don't want people to have to leave your website to research you. Instead, give them the social proof they need to feel confident right on your website. And so for that, you can use a tool like Birdeye or Review Buzz, and that will actually post the reviews right to your site. Get your basics in order. So I'm talking about your phone number in top right-hand corner. That's standard. Make it big. Don't make them hunt for it. Ensure that you have a web form right above the fold for them to fill out. And add your credibility and authority symbols. This is going to be your BBB, your Angie's List, and so on. If you've got the Super Service Awards, those work really well. Clear calls to action on each page. So some of you can give money-saving offers. Some of you are in fence and gate niches where you can't really mark down the price of your materials anymore, but you can mark down the labor. So I know it gets a little tough there, but maybe say guaranteed best price or something like that to get them to call you now. Use special offers and coupons. that match the service they are in need of. So new vinyl fences, 10% off today only, something like that. Make sure your website is mobile optimized with an easy click to call function. And then consider leveraging the live chat and the text messaging right from your website. Start giving your clients an option to book online. So when we talk about our customer avatar for fence and gate, if you can see Joe Jones through Joe Jones's eyes, then you can sell what Joe Jones buys. So let's get into it. Hopefully all of you have gotten your worksheet by now at fencemarketingteam.com/worksheet. We're going to discuss your ideal customer avatar. So who is your ideal customer avatar? Yours may differ a bit from this, but in our experience for fence and gate, these are typically homeowners, 35 years or older, typically female, but occasionally male is making the call, married with 2 to 3 kids, head of the household, annual income 65K plus, family oriented, reliable, easily frustrated, likes to please and expects the same in return. Not handy. These are not handy people. Likes gardening, crafting, and arts, live in the suburbs, upper middle class, takes an interest in their community. Common pains and frustrations. Their existing fence or gate is in disarray. If it's a fence, maybe it's rotted. They got a jerk for a neighbor. That's why they want to put up a fence. Can't get a fence company on the phone or to return their call. Worried they'll pay too much for the fence or gate. They're just too busy in general to deal with it. And they're worried that the fence or gate is going to get installed wrong and then fall apart. Do any of you guys have anything else that you would add to this list? Anybody? Okay, I'm getting a thumbs up. All right, I'm moving forward then. Messaging that works. Same-day service or fast service. Straightforward pricing, upfront pricing, or satisfaction guaranteed. Trustworthy professionals, trusted technicians, or experienced installers. Financing available. So we've used this copy in pay-per-click ads and tested it on different websites for different campaigns, and this verbiage seems to work really well to help convert visitors to callers and leads. So what I want to do now is show you guys a good example of a high converting website. So on this one right here, we have some good verbiage. Right up top, financing available. So many of them are wondering if they can even afford a fence. If they don't have cash, we accept all major credit cards. You've got your phone number right up top right, can't miss it. You've got a call to action, best priced, fast service. Contact form saying contact us for a free estimate now. So another call to action, great verbiage, and they're instantly told what to do once they get on this web page. Also, you're making it easy for them. You see the live chat. That's a Facebook Messenger chat button in the bottom right. You'd be amazed how many people use that, because a lot of your traffic, in case you don't know, is coming from smartphones now, about half. And so just having that on there so they can quickly chat with someone in real time makes a huge difference. We were shocked how many leads came in just from Facebook Messenger chat. And having your social proof, so that's your ratings, your reviews right up on the front page. This particular widget pulls in reviews from Google, Facebook, Better Business Bureau. Let's take a look at a high converting mobile site. So we've got our click to call number right up top. We've got our verbiage, best price, fast service. We got our call to action, contact us for free estimate. We have the Facebook Messenger, so they can do live chat right there. And there you go. So the problem is, of course, marketing is a big investment. And it's not uncommon that you get a lot of traffic, but not enough leads, which leads to a low return on investment. And in turn, that means parked trucks and an empty schedule. So that's a fail because, you know, we don't generate enough leads that way for the investment and we can't grow our business. So very frustrating. I get it. So a great site is one that is built to convert the traffic that you get, plain and simple. And when you're consistently converting your visitors to callers and leads, you've got a full schedule with trucks running. So that's fantastic. That's what we all want. That gives us momentum and consistent growth. So we're growing our business. It's booming. Phones are ringing. Trucks are running. Appointments scheduled. Calendar's full. Great place to be in, right? All right. So make sure the site you got is mobile friendly. So there's 4.8 billion people now that own mobile phones, and 3 out of 5 consumers search for local businesses on their smartphone. That's more than half, folks. And Google reports that 40% of mobile consumers turn to a competitor site if they have a bad mobile experience. So that would be those that go there, they can't read the text because it's too small, and then, you know, it doesn't display right. They can't move their fingers to adjust it. So we've all been on sites like that. Site speed matters too, right? You go to one of those mobile sites and you're just waiting for pictures to load, and 2 minutes has gone by, and you're like, ah, the heck with this. I'll just find another site. We've all done that. So the key ideas: add real, authentic images of your team and your work to your homepage and throughout the website. Video elements, welcome video, videos of your services, videos explaining why someone should contact you versus the competition. It's just a very digestible way of communication. Showcase your online reviews. Get the basics in order. So we're talking about the phone number, top right-hand corner. Ensure that there's a web form that customers can fill out. Add credibility with authority symbols. BBB, Angie's List, Ask the Seal is another one. There's quite a few. Update your calls of action on each page to ensure they speak to your customer avatar and tell them exactly what to do next. And you can also leverage coupons that offer each page that they're on. Add live chat to your site. Offer clients an option to book online. So is your website optimized for conversion? I want to hear from you guys right now. Anybody? Sam says no. That's okay, Sam. Not a problem. But now you know. So now you got something to work on, and that's good. All righty. Okay, so let's go on. Which of the following website conversion items will you guys implement in your business right now that's going to leave a positive impact on your lead conversion rates? So what I want you to do here on your worksheet, pick 3 to implement in the next 30 days. So what are you going to implement as a function of today's webinar? Ricker says, I have some work to do with our site. Okay, very good, Ricker. Click to call button. Awesome. Very good. Yep, I would say out of all of them, for a mobile site, that is probably the most important, because I know I've tried to remember the phone number on a site, on a mobile site on my smartphone, and then I click back and I try to type it in on the pad, and I can never remember it. I never can, and then I get frustrated and I close the website out. But yeah, so click to call is very, very helpful. So good, very good. Make your hub convert. And when I say hub, you guys know what I'm talking about by now. That's your website. So we created this little document here, and this is kind of the blueprint we go by. If any of you guys want a copy of this, just go ahead and message me in the live chat, and I'll make sure you get one of these too. So we have here the web page, and you'll notice it says Your City Fence Company. So a lot of you service surrounding areas, right? And you want to get in traffic. For your city, put in the main hub nearest you that has the biggest population that you want to get work from. So if you're in some little town that's on the outskirts that you know you're not going to pull traffic from, then don't even bother putting that. You can maybe save that for a sub page or something, but you really want to use a big city here. And then put your service or something, either core service or fence company. So if you operated, right outside of Boston, in a little town, you may want to put Boston Fence Company and then your company name. Your phone number, top right. Your call to action. So right when they go to the site, what is going to make them want to speak with you? What's going to set you apart? So this is where the wording comes really important, because people are making that decision very fast, like under 60 seconds if they're even going to call you. So the satisfaction guarantee Fence Pros, the price match guarantee Fence Pros. You can come up with some great verbiage. If you need some help with that, let me know, but something like that. Your client testimonials, it is best to have those in plain view. Don't make them scroll down the page to find your testimonials. Find a widget or software that is going to actually embed those on your site and post them above the fold. And then, of course, your contact form. Your business name, street address, city, you see all this down in the bottom left of the page. This is important that it matches your business listings. So you want this to exactly match how your Google Maps business name, address, phone number appear. You want this web page to mimic that exactly. And all your business listings for that matter. Now, if we go to mobile, same thing. You want your call to action right up top and the click to call button. So your website is your central hub. What 3 conversion elements are you guys going to implement on your site? Let me hear from you guys. Dustin says videos and contact form. Very good. Awesome. Ricker says I have no phone number on my site. No problem, Ricker. That's an easy fix, right? Very good, guys. So the key takeaways, what did you learn? What did you notice? What would you like to share? Talk to me, guys. Don't be shy. Sammy says I need to do a lot of work on my site. No problem, Sammy, right? But you're learning that there's things to do that you can improve on, and so that will help for sure. Samantha says I need to hire you guys. That's nice, Samantha. Yeah, so you guys are learning, you're seeing some things that are possible to convert those leads, and you can see that just increasing that conversion of your traffic, the people that are already going to your site, just doubling or tripling that is going to do the same thing to your leads and sales. So what we do offer, and this is a no-pitch webinar, is a free online marketing review if you're interested. We will give you an analysis of online visibility, custom keyword list of most important search terms for your niche and your locations, ranking report showing where you currently are for those keywords, analysis of online directory listings and consistency, analysis of your online reviews and reputation, and analysis of your social presence, and a full analysis of your website conversion effectiveness. So everything we're going over now, we would map out a blueprint for you, and we do that just for our webinar viewers and attendees. So for online strategy, it kind of looks like this. You have a website that is built to convert. You're proactive with your search engine optimization by providing value-added content that answers customer questions. All right, so you guys have all been in this business for many years, and you get a lot of the same questions. What you need to do is start posting those questions on your website, and that is going to help you to pop up in the search engines because your customers are typing that in, doing research before you ever even get a call. So if they're typing in that question and your web page pops up, guess what? You get the click and you get the call. And now that hopefully you're learning how to maximize your website conversions from this webinar, you're going to be able to convert that to a lead. Focus on your online reviews and reputation. That is so huge now, right? Everyone is reading those star ratings. 90%, they say, read a review before they actually call. And out of those, 70% make a buying decision based on reviews. So that's pretty huge. A strategic pay-per-click campaign with remarketing. So a lot of you guys are familiar with pay-per-click, and remarketing is, of course, having those ads that follow them around after they, if they leave your site, you keep your ad in front of them for a period of time as they go on other websites. Social presence and email marketing. So one thing we found with a lot of fence and gate companies is a lack of follow-up. After the phone call is made, there may be an estimate, and you'll go out there for an estimate, and that's the end of it. And so one way we discovered to capitalize on that is by creating lead funnels that follow up with the clients by email. And we've also implemented in some cases voicemail drops that, you know, every week it'll send them a couple emails, it'll drop a voicemail saying, hey, you know, have you made a decision? It's a fully automated process, and that seems to work really well and has brought in some sales. So think about that. Precision tracking and measurement of the key performance indicators. And so what we're talking about there is you want to have call tracking on your stuff. You want to know what your Google ads are bringing in. You want to know what your organic search is bringing in. You want to know how much you're getting from social media and so on. So, any volunteers want me to take a look at your site right now? Don't be shy. Go ahead and type it in the box, and I'll take a look. So while you guys are doing that, I did speak with a couple of people who unfortunately could not make it to the webinar. So I want to go ahead and pull up their site. And that would be, first off, Rob, and then Janine, we spoke, so I'll get to you in a moment. Let me go ahead and pull up Rob's. Okay. So Rob, here's your site, and overall, it is a very nice looking site. I think you've done a fine job on it. Right off the bat, you have a call to action here. It says what we can ship anywhere in the world. So that's good. But one thing I noticed, we did have a call and you mentioned you're pulling business from Chicago, I believe. Your page title doesn't reference that. And so if you were to put Chicago, like right now you have spiral stair kits. If you were to, and I know you also do fences and gates, but anyways, if you were to put Chicago and then your product, or Chicago and your service, you would have this page rank better for that keyword. So think about that. Another thing I noticed here, you got great images. These don't look like stock photos. I believe these are your images. I do see that your web page is not mobile friendly. So what that means is 40% of the traffic that you're getting, according to Google, is simply clicking away. So, and at least half of the traffic for local businesses is mobile. So that's pretty huge. I think you want to look into that. So hopefully you found that helpful. And I think that's about it. It's good to have a contact form above the fold. I don't see that. And of course, you have no click to call on there. So you would want to look at that as well. All right. So that's good. And also, let's see here. Janine, let's take a look at your site. All right, I love the clean look of your site. It's very easy to read. It is mobile friendly according to Google, so that's good. Your phone number, it's a little small. I would recommend putting it about double the size, if not triple, in top right. I see here you've got, please contact us today for free estimate in text. So in this case, I would recommend maybe just putting a button here or a contact form and make it a lot bigger, because I kind of, you know, got to hunt for this a little bit. And your woman certified business, women's business enterprise. So that's cool. That differentiates you. You might even want to put that up a little higher, but I don't see any reviews. So I would showcase your reviews. For sure, you've got some testimonials from over the years. I would make that a priority to get those on the front page here. And the site, I mean, overall, I don't know when you made this site. 2017. It's looking a little dated, so you may want to think about a redesign sometime in the near future. But overall, fine work. Good job. So who else? Let's see here. Okay, Dustin. Awesome. Panther City Patio. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right. So, very nice professional looking website you got there. I think that looks good. Let's test it for mobile. It's got to be mobile. It looks updated. And this site here, you've got your trust symbols up here, BBB, Home Advisor, top rated, love it. I would recommend putting some personalized photos of you and your team, but your pictures look good. These are obviously your work and not stock photos. Very nice. Towards the bottom right here, we have this Google reCAPTCHA thing. So I don't know if this is a contact form that went bad. Usually it's something like that. So I would look into that. And another thing you want to look at is your site is mobile friendly, but the speed is coming slow at 23. And your desktop speed is coming slow at 54. So ideally, you want to get those in the green, and that will help speed up the site. But overall, very nice. You got your reviews here. Ideally, if you could place those up a little higher, but I think you've done a fine job here. So those are just a few items on yours. Hopefully you found that helpful. Who else? Mark with ADC Finishes. Thanks, Mark. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so nice clean looking site, Mark. You've got your phone number right up top. Excellent. Click to call. You've got a stock photo here. I would recommend replacing that with a personalized photo of you or your team, and really kind of show people who they're doing business with. Because that's the thing, right? People like to do business with those they like, know, and trust. So that goes a long way. Contact form right on the front page would be good, right here above the fold. Showcasing your reviews, that would be good. Don't forget the live chat. You could also add a live chat, Facebook Messenger right here. So hopefully that's helpful. Now, as far as mobile friendly, I'm showing here. Let's see, Google is having a little bit of a hard time reading this one. Here we go. Yeah, so your site is mobile friendly, and it's actually running fast. Great. Desktop site 95, your mobile site 66, not bad. So the site speed looks pretty good on this one. Well done. And who else? Anyone else? Ricker. Let's take a look, Ricker. Thank you. Hope you found that helpful, Mark. All right, so Ricker, cool, 20X panels. I love your logo. That looks awesome. So I'm not seeing the phone number in the top right. It's kind of buried for me. I can see it now in this font, which just doesn't really stand out to me. So I would consider doubling or tripling the size of the phone number, putting it in the top right corner above this. Contact form, I would put one above the fold. I would put a live chat feature on here if you can, Facebook Messenger. Again, I'm not seeing much personalization. It's really good to add a picture of yourself, your team, so they can see who they're doing business with when they're going to call. But I love you've got your own original images here. That looks great. And let's see if you're mobile friendly. Take a look at that. Love your slogan, by the way. We will not build an item we are not proud enough to hang our hat on. That's no bull. And fantastic job on the speed. Love that. So you've got a desktop speed of 99, almost perfect, and a mobile speed of 98. So kudos to you. I would just make those adjustments. Also, kind of a biggie here. Your home page, you just have as home. So that's kind of a big missed opportunity. So for instance, if you're going to be doing continuous fences and you're in Billings, but you're probably operating outside of Billings in other cities and so on, you in any case want to put one of your top services here and the city, and that's going to help this page rank for that. So ideally, it's best to have a page for each city as well. So hopefully you found that helpful, Ricker. I appreciate that. All right. So that was fun. Thanks, guys. So the key takeaways. What did you learn? What did you notice? And what would you like to share? What do you think, guys? Let me hear from you. Eric says, I need a mobile site. Very good, Eric. Yep. Samantha says, I got a lot of work to do on my site. Okay, no problem. Hey, I'm glad that you guys are seeing stuff that you can improve on. That will help for sure. So if you guys need some help, if you'd like some help, you can give us a call, 855-217-0194, or you can even schedule a little time with us. We do a free half-hour block for our webinar attendees, fencemarketingteam.com/schedule. It's a no pitch, no obligation kind of thing. It's not our style. And the reward. Of course, I want to thank you for your valuable time. And so for those of you that have stuck around, here's how to get a list of the most commonly searched fence and gate keywords, as well as the ultimate online marketing checklist I promise you. Just go to fencemarketingteam.com/reward. fencemarketingteam.com/reward. So this is going to auto download from your browser. You don't need to click a bunch of stuff or fill out forms or nothing. That's just an instant download. So I thank you. And if you want to talk, you've got our information. Otherwise, I appreciate you attending the webinar. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.